What's your overall assessment of today?
I would say very pleased with our health. This day is always one that you're a little nervous because you're going upwards snaps and your guys are a little tired from training camp. So very pleased with our health. We were as strong on play 60 as we were on play 6. That's important to know at this point as we go through it. I think we've become quite a bit smarter as a football team. I think that showed today on both sides of the ball from where we started back in March when spring ball commenced. I think our toughness has upgraded, both mentally and physically as a football team. Now we'll get in and digest the film and be able to get more specifics individually as we look at our kids.
Sounds like the defense had a good day today.
They were productive, and you never get too concerned or caught up with what side of the ball has a more successful scrimmage based on what's being emphasized and what's being worked on. Nobody ever won a football game against each other, and it's a waste of time to sit around and try to game plan and so forth, because you're still in install mode, and you got to get things on film that you can coach and teach off of, and that's what we did today, and that probably allowed the defense to probably put up better numbers than the offense if you would go back and look at it like it was a game sheet. Well, we didn't open up enough holes. We didn't open up big enough holes. Some of those you got to open up. Some of them get created by the scheme. Didn't do as much with our top running backs. Tried to be smart with them. So you had Tyler Brown and Rob Standard getting a lot of work in that regard, and so that backs you off a little bit. Yeah, he had a plan what he wanted to get done, and I think thoroughly got that executed today. He had a great summer. I've been blessed here to have guys that are very serious about being a specialist. Kirby Vanderkamp and Cole, and Cole's blessed to be local and have Peter Rame, who coached him in high school, be able to talk to him, and that's very beneficial in a process. And he got a lot of work done this summer. He's really consistent right now. I've always established a goal of being really good from 40 in, and then I've heard our guys' numbers by not being afraid to kick 41 plus. And right now he's really good.
Are you talking about that far or where the ball is?
The length of the field goal.
Okay.
The length of the field goal. Yeah. Saw positives out of both of them. I do not believe either one has thrown an interception in 2 scrimmages. They're taking care of the ball well. They're playing with great command in the pocket. They're delivering a more accurate ball than they've delivered since they've arrived here on campus. Our strength program has paid off with arm velocity. And I think that their handle on what we're doing and what Mark wants them to do and what Coach Sturdy wants them to do is apparent on a daily basis.
Mark was just kind of singing Sam's praises about the progress he's made recently. What have you seen out of him, and have you seen some progress?
Well, I think, there's a reason that Grant took the first snap in the spring. There's a reason Grant took the first snap in the fall because of what he'd done at the end of the season, what he did in the spring. So Sam had further to go, and he's done that. This fall, and it's I don't know if we give too much credit to the weight room and improving velocity, because part of it is throwing balls and building up the snap and the strength that goes with that too, not just lifting so many pounds. But he's improved his handle on the football and really spinning it where it needs to go. One of the things, I'm not an offensive guy. I was a pretty good quarterback in junior high though. I'm not an offensive guy from a real technical standpoint. But there's a difference in a guy trying to wish a ball somewhere and passing it somewhere, and I see that out of our guys right now. They're throwing the football where they want to throw it, and it's generally arriving there. We're going to actually talk about that tomorrow. I told the staff in this morning's staff meeting that I want to know who those candidates are, and we'll discuss them more thoroughly then. I'm pleased with where we're at. I'm also fully aware of reality and that we have a young defensive football team, and we're continuing to learn a new system on offense. For the second scrimmage in a row, I thought our young defense tackled well. I'll be anxious to see those numbers and see if it's the same picture that I saw out there in the field. Really happy with how our guys are talking. They're into what we're doing. And as long as we have their minds and all that focused in the right direction, well, we can get them physically to where we want them to arrive by August 30th. Am I ready to say what I think this football team could be win and loss wise? Absolutely no, but I'm pleased with where we're at here on August 16th.
Did you get